What is up, everybody? Bootman here, and yeah, we're going to do an updated tier list, all right? I did an earlier tier list, but my opinions have changed on some of these. We have a little over a week left of the Battle Matrix mode, so I wanted to update this. So those of you trying to still reach the top 500 or get your 2,000 points for the special emo, I got you. I'll tell you the best characters you should be playing in the Battle Matrix mode, all right? But before we get started, a couple quick things. One of them, head over to my Twitter, it's linked down in the description below. I'm giving away 20 bucks worth of Lattice as a thank you for helping me reach 13,000 subscribers, all right? So head over to my Twitter, it's linked down below. I'll try to remember to pin that specific tweet for the giveaway as my pinned tweet. All right, go check it out. Second thing, if you're not yet, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. We flew past 13,000, we're on our way to 14,000. My birthday is in like a week and a half. Easy birthday gift from you to me. Help us hit 14,000, all right? Continuing to grow. I make a ton of Marvel Rivals content, and yeah, I'll be making Battle Matrix stuff until it goes away, because I love this mode. All right, let's get started. All right, first up, Captain America. When I was running the 6-tank team, Captain America was on it. I hate Captain America, but as I mentioned, I have tried to replace him with many other tanks, and he seems like he was the best in the 6-tank lineup, but I'm still not a huge fan. I don't even remember where I ranked him last time, but yeah, we're gonna rank him B tier this time. Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, I'm gonna toss Strange up into S tier. CC, crowd control, is huge in this mode, and Doctor Strange's ult is big, and his abilities are pretty good as well. So I'll put Doctor Strange, yeah, because when you're able to pop his ult multiple times, it's ridiculous. Groot, I still think Groot's not that good. You guys can scream at me all you want. I don't think it's good. I think his walls affect you as much as it does your opponent. I never see huge ults from him or anything. Like, it's whatever. Hulk, I'm gonna put A tier. I'm not gonna put him S tier because I think it's difficult for him to solo tank. Like, I wouldn't mind like just a Doctor Strange as a solo tank, but like Hulk, his bubbles are really good. As we'll discuss with Iron Man, it's one of the few things that are gonna counter an Iron Man, but even still, it's not like totally countering Iron Man. But yeah, I think Hulk is A tier. Magneto, again, I could see the argument for him being S, but I'm gonna put him A tier. He can block a lot of damage, he can tank. I just don't know if he could be like a solo tank. And one of the reasons I'm putting so much weight on this is because the meta's kind of settled to having just one tank, either one tank, one DPS, and 4 healers, or 3 healers and two DPS or 2 tanks, right? So like in no situation, I don't think you want Magneto as a solo tank. Same thing with Penny. I think a lot of these tanks are gonna end up here. Penny, you know what? Fight me. I'm gonna put her B tier. I was thinking, hey, I'm gonna put her B tier. I'm putting her B tier because she's amazing when she's an opponent, but she's terrible when I use her. She's just not that great. I tried using the Rocket Penny team up a little bit too for the rest of the nest. I think her abilities are really cool. Like, go ahead, put her in A tier. I don't care, all right? But for me personally, when old Bootman plays her, definitely B tier, maybe even C tier, but she is pretty solid. Her abilities are great. More nest, stunning people in the nest. Like, I think that's really good, just not for me. Thor, I'll put A tier. Again, I don't think he could solo tank, but he's very tanky. His ultimate gets really, really good. Just the AoE of it can wipe people. Super good, I enjoy him. Venom, like, I don't like ranking things in the tiers, but Venom's the only one I'll put there. Venom has established himself as the solo tank god. Like, he's the king in black, baby. You can use Venom and nobody else. And when you look at the top ranked people, top 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, most of the time people are using Venom. People are re-rolling until they get Venom, they want Venom. Venom is super tanky. He doesn't have a massive disable, but his ult is somewhat disruptive. But yeah, he's super duper tanky, he gets huge. Just use Venom. If you're only allowed to use one tank, use Venom, just do that. Black Panther. So last time, I think I ranked Black Panther really, really low. I've been experimenting a lot, trying out different people. I'll put Black Panther B. He eventually gets pretty strong. In the early games, he just runs over there and just dies instantly, but he gets pretty strong. And when you get his ability for his ult where he shoots multiple basts, it's pretty good. I think I got 2nd place when I was using him in a 1-1-4 lineup. So I'll give him a B tier. I'll give him a B tier, but in fairness, he might still be C. Black Widow, okay, she's the reason why I really wanted to make an updated one, because I kept getting comments on my last tier list because I put her like A or B because I never played with her before, but I saw she was being used a lot in the high ranks. Black Widow, easily S tier, one of the best in the game. Go watch my recent videos where I talk about the Black Widow lineup and everything. Like, she snowballs out of control. And thank God, right? Like, I've been feeling bad for Black Widow in just regular Marvel Rivals mode, like just terrible no matter what they do with her. She's just awful. In this mode, she is God tier. Use Black Widow. When in doubt, use Black Widow. Hawkeye, D tier. Never seen anybody be good with him. Just haven't. I just haven't. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes early game I'll get picked off by, like, Hawkeye will get some picks, right? But the person using Hawkeye never wins. I never see him win. Hela will be S tier. If you watch my last video, Hela does a ton of damage. She can carry you towards to the end game. But something I realized if you watch my last video is Hela's ult kind of screws you. Like, she does so much damage with her primary fire when you're leveling up and everything. But the second she goes into her ult form, she's doing way less damage, and that kind of gets you. But she's amazing to have on your team, especially if you have like a Thor and a Loki, and she can revive them. Those are free revives. Awesome. Iron Fist, I don't know, man. Just to start some controversy, I'll put him C. I don't like him. Like, I've used him a few times. People have used him on me. He's whatever. Like, he's decent for like an anti-tank build, but nothing to write home about. Iron Man, S tier. Easily S tier. He's another one where you'll see him in a lot of the top rank comms, is because his ult is insane. His ultimate in this game mode is insane. It wipes teams. It can kill people through ults. If you don't target him, like, you know, like you can't target him, it's all like randomized pretty much, but he will just explode your team. If there's like an Adam Warlock who can revive him, or if he has the card to get a revive, like, you're getting ulted and you're all gonna die. It is very frustrating to play against. Iron Man is S tier. Magic, I'll put Magic. I think Magic is slightly better than Black Panther. She's pretty tanky, dives in the back, and like, she can cause some damage. I like her. Moon Knight, we'll go with a A tier Moon Knight, similar to Iron Man. Like, I've played comps where the opponents are using Moon Knight and Iron Man, and it is a nightmare. It's a nightmare. Just two massive AoEs. Moon Knight's ult, like, sometimes your Jeff will spit you out just right in the middle of Moon Knight's ult. Sometimes Jeff will go and sit in the middle of Moon Knight's ult. Like, what I'm getting at is, even though there's some bad luck involved, like, Moon Knight's ult is crazy, but also his onks able to ricochet, do just a bunch of damage to anybody around. Super good. Neymar, I'll put Neymar up in S. I don't mind doing that. Like, it's probably, like, I think my heart wants him in A, but, you know, I could see him being S. His squids, especially if you compare him, if you pair him up with Hulk, it's bonkers. And it's also really good against Jeff. The way Jeff like paths when he ults and stuff, he goes to like the backside of their side like plenty of times, and then he's just getting wrecked by those squids. But yeah, Neymar's pretty good, not only his squids, but his ultimate AoE disruptive, and it could just like start going like 4 or 5 times in a row. Super, super good. I do think you might need Hulk with him, but even still, he's pretty solid. Psylocke C tier. I haven't been impressed by her. You know, I've seen people do good with her, but like similar to like Hawkeye, she falls off towards the end, like really, really easy. She's not doing enough damage and she's not tanky enough. Scarlet Witch, I am a big Scarlet Witch hater, but people who use her against me do fairly well. And I think it's mainly because of her ultimate ability. Like, I'll put her A tier. I'll put her A tier just because like I've seen her in the higher ranks from some of the top players, and she's good, she's solid. Her ultimate does a ton, her abilities help level her up to do a bit more damage and stuff like that, so whatever. I'll put her A tier. Spider-Man, D tier. This poor guy. Those of you who missed it, I've been working on my Spidey sleeve, all right? Spider-Man is just my favorite. You can see he's right there on my forearm, kinda. Anyways, he's my favorite. I don't play him in the regular Marvel Rivals road because I'm not that guy, all right? But man, he really got the short end of the stick. I don't know what they got to do to buff this dude and when they bring this mode back, which I think they inevitably will, but I've never, ever, ever seen anybody do good with Spider-Man. I could probably count on one hand how many people have used Spider-Man. Just not good. Squirrel Girl, I'm gonna put her A tier. That might be controversial. I'm gonna put her A tier. She's good. Whenever the opponent has a Squirrel Girl, it's almost like playing regular quick match or ranked mode. When they have a Squirrel Girl, I just get so irritated. I'm like, God, she's doing so much damage. Like, it's nuts. And she's just sitting there plucking people with her little nuts. Like, she's so good. I never use her, but I might. Like, just really, really, really good. Star-Lord, you can fight me on this, D tier. I've had people argue with me on my last tier list. I might have even placed him C tier, I can't remember. But D tier, trash. Never seen anybody do good with Star-Lord. I'm sure you're gonna type in the comments, well, I used him once or twice and he helped me get the first, cool. You can probably use any hero on this list to get first place at some point, but on average, Star-Lord's trash, just trash. Like, I've played against him and people will pop his ultimate and Black Widow just two shots him right out of the air. Smooth as butter. Like, just taking him out, all right? Star-Lord is not good. Storm, I'll go ahead and put Storm up in the A tier. Just her AoE that she could do with like damage, her ultimate and how it could pair with Human Torch and Jeff, very good, very powerful. So I'll put her A tier. I do think you need her in a team up for her to be good, but I don't think any rational person is running her as like a solo duelist without any kind of like Jeff or Human Torch. I do want to make a video of the Storm comp I got beat by and then started using. I'll make that video soon. So make sure you're subscribed. Punisher, feel free to yell at me. I'll put him B tier. No. I just got a flashback. He's lucky I'm not putting him in D tier. This guy is garbage. All of you people, you know who I'm talking to. All of you people yelled at me in the comments like, no, Punisher, when you get him with Black Widow, he's so good. Oh, the team up's so good. First off, I tried it. Second off, no, it's not. That team up is not that great. Black Widow is so strong, she doesn't need a team up. She doesn't need it. Oh, it makes her better? She doesn't need to be better, right? Like it's like diminishing returns, right? Like if I gave you $5 billion and say, hey, I'm gonna give you one more billion, who cares? You already have $5 billion. That 1 billion, it's not gonna do much for you. So anyways, he's not worth it. What really ticked me off about using him, I watched Punisher Ultimate on when he was on my lineup. I watched him ult so many times, not kill a single person. I swear to you, I am not exaggerating. I have the replay somewhere. He ulted the only two people on the map due to Jeff swallowing people was Punisher and Jeff, my Punisher and their Jeff. He was sitting there point blank with his ultimate shooting at Jeff's fin. Jeff was taking like it was like tickling Jeff. That is insane. Punisher is lucky I'm not putting him in D tier. I just got triggered thinking about my games with Punisher. I used him like 2 or 3 times just to see if I was wrong. Trash, absolute trash. I'll put him in C tier because I'm feeling generous today. Bucky A tier. I think he's more of a late game hero. He's not gonna do much for your early game, but late game he can get going. And like, let's say you're running like the Venom 4 healer comp, like I think you can make it to late game with Bucky just being kind of mid, so go for it. And the reason being his ultimate, I believe his ability, it gains like permanent stacks, kind of like Black Widow, and like he will just wipe you. I remember I've played a few games where someone has Bucky, I'm just like not even worried, and then in the end, like I was like, oh my Lord, this Bucky's doing work. Wolverine, I'd say B tier. He's okay. I don't see his ultimate doing as much as it should for like how useful it is. I think like I've heard Wolverine mains discuss this in regular Marvel Rivals mode, but like it seems like the hitboxes and the way things connect just aren't on par. Like they're not good on Wolverine. I think that carried over to this mode. Like it's just not that great. Adam Warlock, now we're in the strategist, S tier. Easy S tier. Revives are huge in this game. Like you don't even need to get Adam Warlock's abilities. His revives are crazy. Soul Bond is good. His heals give you a large burst. He does a lot of damage too. Like Adam's just good. I was pretty harsh on Cloak and Dagger. in the previous one. I'll put them A, and I'm only putting them A. I've seen a lot of people argue this, which makes sense. As some of you know who've been keeping up with my content, one of my favorite cards now is Deadly Healing. And yeah, a lot of the top ranked players use Cloak and Dagger. I've gone against some Cloak and Daggers who have been using Deadly Healing, and when they use Deadly Healing with their ultimate, it's nasty, 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 nasty. Jeff, S tier. I think I ranked him lower in the last one. S tier, just S tier. His spray ability can carry you in the early game, so if I have like Jeff and Black Widow and I can't get Black Widow's ability, I'll just get Jeff's. Either of his abilities are great. His other ability is he gains permanent like cards whenever he swallows 3 or more people, and in this game mode everybody groups up and doesn't like disperse, so like you're constantly just gaining free cards, saving money, buffing your team. I got a legendary in the video I just made using Jeff. Like he's stupid good in this, very, very good. Loki, I had someone make a comment, really bugged me. It's like, anybody in the top 20 knows that Loki is not S tier. And I was like, you know what, let me check this. And even though they're a freaking dork, I think they're right. I'm moving Loki down to A tier. Loki's runes are very good. There's no logic for the opponents to attack the runes. So they're very strong, especially when you have additional clones. I think the only reason Loki isn't A tier is because his ult can be so hit or miss, and ults are big, just like they are in regular Marvel Rivals mode. They're very, very big, and sometimes you'll just have Loki just copying your Black Widow, copying your Venom, which is like, it's not terrible, but you'd rather him copying something better, or just having somebody else in slot, like this next person, Luna. Like, I'd rather have Luna in there than Loki sometimes, you know? Sometimes Loki copies Luna, but I would rather Luna just, but yeah, anyways, Luna, very good abilities. Her like ice shards, one of her abilities, she could heal for 20% max health. That's crazy, and it pierces, you know, and all that. And then if you do things like Deadly Healing and her ultimate, super good. Mantis, B tier. I've seen people use Mantis, but like, it's like in a 4 healer comp, and it's just like, yeah, Mantis is doing stuff, but I don't think she's like making a huge impact. Every once in a while I see her sleep pop off, but it's whatever. Rocket, you guys might yell at me. I'll put him A tier. Few issues. I don't like his team up with Penny. He, for some reason, and maybe if they fix this in the future, when you team up with Penny, he throws his respawners out in the middle. He's also triggering to me like Punisher. When I get his ability to use extra respawners, he never throws them down. It's not like they get killed really fast, which they do. He like never throws them down. It's very frustrating to me. It's like, he's just like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. By the way, Adam Warlock does that to me sometimes too. I'll see his ult is ready to go and he just won't use it. Very frustrating. But anyways, Rocket, A tier. Good ult, decent healing. He shoots people, doesn't always heal. So, A tier. Mr. Fantastic. One of my buddies loves Mr. Fantastic. Loves Mr. Fantastic. I'll put him B tier. My buddy gets a lot of wins with Mr. Fantastic. I'm putting him B tier. He's all right. He's okay. You know, he's like, you know, he's tanky, he can do some damage. His ult's a bit disruptive, bounces all over the place and stuff, but haven't seen anybody do too amazing with him. Invisible Woman, easy S tier, easy S tier. She is the whole reason I fell in love with the Deadly Healing ability. It melts people, just melts people, but she does good healing. Her abilities are both pretty good. You either get a huge shield with more health, or you get like a bigger bubble that pulls people in even better, which is like great if you're pairing it up with other ults like, you know, like an Iron Man or a Neymar or something, grouping everybody together, or Jeff can get in there. Like, just so good. Human Torch, I'll get Torch A tier. Decent damage, ability that does percentage-based damage, makes him a good anti-tank. His ultimate, very good with the fire tornadoes, great with Storm. Really good, really good. Oh, by the way, Jeff, another thing. Jeff's really good with Storm. And yeah, so really good. You know what? I'm not gonna make you guys happy. I don't care. Thing, I'll put B tier. I don't like him. I don't like him. I've played him a lot. I've played him a lot. I don't like him. Similar to some of the other heroes on here, like, he's just too random. The way his pathing works, like, sure. There are rounds when he'll just go and just stun the entire opponent team, knock him up in the air, very disruptive. Same thing with his ultimate, very disruptive. But other times he'll just go and like tap one person and then go spend the duration of his charge running into a corner while the rest of your team is fighting 5-on-6. ridiculous, ridiculous. I'll put him B tier, but if I didn't think you guys would leave crappy comments, I'd put him C. All right, Emma Frost, she's great in the 6-tank lineup. I don't think she's good at like solo tanking, but yeah, she's great in the 6-tank lineup. Her ultimate's very good and disruptive, but yeah, I don't think she could hold her own. Like, yeah, I think I would say like Doctor Strange's ult's a little bit better than hers just because everybody groups up, you know, so like Doctor Strange's, you know, you could do even more damage against them with the way the souls pop out and everything. But yeah, Emma Frost, she's fine. She's fine. If you're running 2 tanks, if you want to use Emma, go for it. Lastly, Ultron. I was really harsh on Ultron in the last one. This is one where I'll let you argue with me. I'll put him B tier. I could see an argument for A tier, but I don't see many people in the top ranks using him. I don't think he's best in slot. I tried using him a few games just to see. He does a decent amount of healing. One thing that's great is he has an ability where he puts his drones on everybody on the battlefield. And one of the games I used him, I got level 3 of deadly healing, and it was doing so much damage because everybody on my team had the AoE healing, so it was damaging everybody. Forget about it. But it's like that very specific scenario when I'm like, oh yeah, Ultron's pretty good. So I'll even B tier, all right? But anyways, yeah, that is the official final rankings. Now that the dust is settled, the meta set in, these are my final rankings. Fight me about it, all right? No, seriously though. If you disagree, let me know down in the comments, but explain why. Don't just say, ugh. Like, I should have said this at the intro video, but you are the most annoying person on earth if you say, oh, I stopped listening the second you put blank in blank tier. You are literally the most annoying person, all right? Give me a reason why. Understand that these are subjective. I'm willing to have some debates. It's fun. I enjoy debating. Just don't be a jerk about it. We can be buddies, all right? But anyways, that's all I got. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, ring that notification bell. We're trying to get to 14,000 subscribers, very close. We're at like 13,300, so come on, hit that subscribe button. And then again, head over to my Twitter and enter the giveaway. I'm giving away $20 worth of lattice, all right? Anyways, that's all I got. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one.